What's up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here. We are back in the world of Minecraft's Terrafirmacraft mod. And I wanted to show you guys the progress that we have made. This is our incredibly ugly house here that I made to survive the evening. After our first little rambunctious night, it just didn't work out too well. You'll also notice I've got a bed. I got that from viciously murdering sheep out here, which surprisingly are hard to do. Fists just really don't do any damage at all in Terrafirmacraft. I mean, it's ridiculous, and these little javelins I've got kind of suck balls, so I'm definitely going to be looking forward to upgrading those rather quickly. Now, right off the bat, a few of you guys may be asking, Pyro, what the hell's up with those trenches? Well, these trenches are our sluicing system, and I may be pronouncing that incorrectly, and if I am, I apologize. But basically, this right here is a sluice. As you can see, it's 11 of 50 right now. You feed this by putting gravel and sand in the far end over here. As you can see, we're now up to 29 of 50, and if I dump another one, that'll cap us out at 49 of 50. And as you can see, we've got a chipped tourmaline here. Eventually, you can use this stuff to make metal ingots with. But as you can tell, it's really slow and it takes a long time. So we're going to be expanding our sluices here momentarily. Now, unlike traditional Minecraft, you do have to keep finding some materials to feed the sluices. So this right here is what gravel looks like. Just like anything else in Minecraft, it's kind of hard to mine while being underwater. And I never really understood that. It didn't really make sense to me. I mean, I guess if you're underwater, it's kind of difficult to dig, but, it's probably no harder than me standing right here and digging, so who knows. But we're going to need a ton of this gravel stuff. Sadly, we don't have any sand, so hopefully there is enough gravel here for us to make our first pickaxe, which once we've got that created, we'll be able to start transitioning into mining directly. Alright, so that gives us, it's about 30 gravel. How are we doing here on the sluice? We're doing fine. Now each piece of gravel gives you 20 soil or 20 dirt, so not too shabby. Now let's go over how to make a sluice. Now the sluices are fairly easy to make. If I recall, it's like, whoops. Where's my twigs? There we go. Bam, bam, bam. There you go. And that's your sluice. So that gives us two of the little monsters. So we're going to run down here and get these other two set up. Now what you want to do is you want to be right at the base to where the water is going to drop off, which as you can see right here, that's where it stops. And you want to look in the direction you want the sluice to flow. You drop it there, and then the other key component is you need to dig down one more layer. I'm going to go ahead and knock both of those out just so it looks nice. And then you feed it. We're just going to put 2 in it right now. That'll cap us out at 40. And let's come over here and do the same thing. There we go. And we'll put 2 here. Boom and boom. Alright, so now that we've got our sluices, and, like I said, we're going to need quite a few of these. So over the next couple of videos, I'm probably going to expand this even further till we have, like, I don't know, 10 of them or so. Because the first ingot that you make requires just an absolute ridiculous amount of setup. So what we need now is we need to find some stone. Now, stone is what we'll use to make our first quote-unquote anvil. Now, unlike most other Minecraft versions, with Terrafirmacraft, there's just a lot of different mineral types. So it can be kind of confusing when you first find stone. All right, let's get our shovel out. The other thing is you're going to notice you're going to be burning through tools a hell of a lot faster than you do in traditional vanilla or even Tekkit. All right. Now, the other problem that we're going to be bumping into fairly soon is a food issue. We don't have really a stable food source, and getting animals to produce is a lot more difficult. So we are going to fairly quickly here start up a wheat farm, and that should allow us to hopefully, because that's the other thing. Let me show you guys this real quick. In vanilla Minecraft, when you bust all of these things open, you're gonna get wheat. Well, you're gonna get seeds, and seeds are basically the one type of resource that these things can drop. Well, first thing you're going to notice over here is, one, it seems like seeds are a lot more rare. And two, you can get quite a few different types of seeds. And each of the seeds have their own crop types. And the last time I played, each individual crop had its own, I guess, basically a tier system. And what I mean by tier system is, for any of you guys who ever studied agriculture, which most of you probably haven't, when you're planting crops in real life, each type of, what do you call it, plant or whatnot, has its own nutrient needs. And as you plant that crop, the crop drains those nutrients. Well, the nice thing is, other crops restore those nutrients while using nutrients that that crop doesn't do, which is why most crops do some form of crop rotation. And what the hell is this? What the hell is this? That was a green bean. Interesting. Well, we've got some green beans here, but I was really hoping... Whoa, there we go. Squash. Okay, well, we got some green beans. We got some squash. I was really hoping for some other stuff. Oh, we've got eggs. Now, the nice thing about chickens is, unlike a lot of the other animals, you don't necessarily have to breed them. If you can get enough of them in a pen, they kind of breed themselves with the eggs. Unfortunately, I don't know if we're going to have enough here to make a chicken, because I think it's like 1 out of 16 or so on average. There we go. Now we're getting some seeds. What's up, piggy? And eventually I'm going to breed these little bastards. Maybe not the sheep. Still think they should drop lamb chops. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, so right here, this is also going to end up being our... Okay, good, that held. This is also going to be our chicken coop for now. So let me drop down here. I want to drop this one more level. I kind of hoped we would find stone down here, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen, which is fine. There we go. And we'll take this out. Jump. Please don't roll. Awesome. Perfect. Okay. Oh, no! You can't throw them. Oh, God. We are so going to starve to death. I'm telling you. It's going to be terrible. It's going to be a horrible starvation. You're going to see Pyro slowly drift away into nothingness. Now, for those of you who are observant, you're going to notice that I dropped a pretty decent amount of food there just by sleeping. So unlike Minecraft, or traditional Minecraft, you're going to be bumping into some pretty heinous issues with your sleep schedule. So sleeping while keeping you protected from monsters is going to also chew through your hunger pretty hardcore. Oh, pumpkins! Awesome. I don't know if I can eat pumpkins. You should totally be able to eat pumpkin. Boom. And I don't think I can eat it. Nope. Well, we'll leave it here. We don't need them for now. I can use them for seeds a little bit later on. Alright, so what we're going to do from here, we are going to make sure that we extend our sluices. We're going to get our farming equipment set up. And I'd really hoped we would be able to get some form of chicken coop going, but it doesn't look like these eggs can be tossed, which is kind of... I wonder if they'll hatch on their own. I severely doubt it. I'll have to do a little bit of research on that. So, anyways, that is pretty much going to be it for this episode. Hopefully you guys have liked it. We're going to expand our sluices, get a farm going, and I'll cover all of that in the next episode. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip.